How you doing? Welcome back to Mercedes-Benz of Arrowhead. My name is Nick Russo here at the Big A, and today I'm going to show you this entry-level, if you will, GT43 four-door coupe from AMG. First and foremost, this car will get the bold and beautiful Panamericana grille or vertical grille. Very, very, very aggressive front end styling with the aerodynamic kit on the front end as well as the rear end. You're going to get the Predator style overhang with all of our new cars now, 19 and newer, have the overhang as opposed to be coming up the other way. Clamshell hood for aerodynamics, going to give it a nice look as well. Turbo domes in the hood. Just know the car's an AMG. Coming around to the side, as you see, you got those classic 5-star AMG wheels. Really nice pronounced styling going through the rocker panel into the rear. Come around to the back end of this car so you can see how it still translates the GT look into the four-door coupe. Come around me. So one of the things that a lot of people don't know or aren't sure about with the AMG brand. AMG now is basically owned by Mercedes. They bought AMG outright a few years ago, but basically let them have their own autonomy. They're still power planting Pagani, $2.2 million race cars. Aston Martin's got AMG motors in them, so they still put their motors in a lot of different manufacturers' cars, but they are first and foremost a Mercedes-Benz, part of the Mercedes-Benz family for sure. So back in 2019, when AMG kind of became its own brand, and it's a direct competitor for Porsche. So when you look at AMG, the direct competitor for AMG is Porsche. They are just head-to-head, and a lot of people don't know that Carl Benz's first designer was Ferdinand Porsche. One of his first designers was Ferdinand Porsche. He left the brand to go develop a two-seat roadster, became the 911, and here we are now. So everything basically at AMG is trying to catch the 911 as a direct competitor, and then like this car was created to be kind of a Panamera competitor, that four-door coupe style vehicle which came out of our GT Roadster or coupe. So part of the distinguishing factors of an AMG car now is they all have their own cosmetics. They're not just sports package cars done up to be a little bit nicer. This is specifically a GT car, is an AMG car. Car's named GT. 43 means what's power planting in the car. This is the V6. It's going to produce around 385 foot-pound of torque, 384 horsepower. You can also identify the car by getting the circle tailpipes. When you get a 53, which is going to be the inline six-cylinder, you'll still get these tailpipes. When you go up to the Big Daddy, a 63 or a 63S, you're going to get the quad tailpipes. So that's how you can know the look. So front end, you're going to have vertical grille, Panamericana grille all throughout. When you see the rear, 43, 53, or 63 is going to be the varying levels of the motor that's in the car power planting. And then, of course, all different cosmetics come with it, and a couple more brake upgrades, suspension, all that good stuff. But one thing you will get throughout the whole lineup is the beautiful sound from the AMG exhaust. That's what AMG's mostly known for sure, is how good that those exhausts sound. So, notably characteristics, this still does look like the rear of the GT. All of our coupe-style cars did have the wraparound taillights, whether they have 2 or 4 doors. And then most notably, you have this beautiful spoiler that will, you can manually retract it or put it up, or it will be speed sensitive, so it will go up as you get a little faster to give you some more aerodynamics. So come on inside this car, you're going to see the GT interior as well. It'll be my pleasure to show you. All right, welcome inside the cabin of this really nice GT four-door coupe. As you can see, you've got the flat bottom steering wheel, all by AMG. It's a really nice steering wheel. Gives you confidence when you're driving, especially if you're looking to dip inside of the lanes, make driving fun. Coming through the cabin, it is reminiscent to our E-Class or our S-Class, how you have the wing display here with the aeronautical turbine dials for your thermostat, for your AC and heat. You got your beautiful, well-crafted Burmester speakers, all finished in this stainless steel going throughout the cabin. Seat controls for the doors on Mercedes are on the doors, so it's made to look like a seat. A lot of people are used to being it down here, so pretty much everybody's seat control is, but I'm pretty much you're going to start seeing them here on the doors for most of the manufacturers. But real easy to move your seat. That's your bench, recline headrest, nice lower leg extender, kind of like that lazy boy feel for longer rides. Might give you a little bit more comfort. Heated ventilated seat controls are on the door as well. With the new steering wheel, you have the touchpad. So these little squares here are touchpads. And then whenever you want to select anything, you can just push down and select. Track pace is part of this GT car, so if you are on the track, it'll calculate your 0 to 60 times, it'll quarter-mile times, all that good stuff. I think even in this 43, I think this is like a 14.5-second quarter-mile car. The 63, I think, is right around 11 seconds in that quarter-mile car, so these cars do get up and go. The GT63S version of this car actually stole the lap record at the Nürburgring, the Green Hell, from the Porsche, and I think actually our new GT Black Series car just stole that record. So AMG's got it on lock as far as speed goes on a track, and this is the entry level to get into that type of speed. Also for 2021, you do get the upgraded MBUX system, so this is all touchscreen. You got the new touchpad right here, all haptic feedback, so you can feel your hands vibrating over there. And down the center stack, really well done, comes out of our GT car. What you're gonna have, let me start this deal up here. Volume control, auto stop feature turned off. That's how you can get that accentuated tail down. Slip control, this will dial through sport mode, all that good stuff. Manual drive settings, and also right here, you can dial through all of your driver dynamic modes as well. Again, throughout the car, this is meant to look like the GT inside, but it's just been upgraded a little bit. Like these buttons here are all touch, as you can see there. That's another cool feature that's coming out to all of our other cars. And another nice feature that's actually in this car, you have the heads-up display. Got like an 8-inch heads-up display level there. It's going to give you your miles per hour. If you have driver's assistance features in this car, that'll all be put up there. And topped off in this great cabin, you have a really nice glass top, panoramic type sunroof in here. Come and see me. This car, like I said, under little over $100,000. You got a lot of power. You got a really good looking car. Head turner, no doubt. It'll be my pleasure to show you this vehicle. My name is Nick Russo, 480-550-2255 here at the Big A, Mercedes-Benz Arrowhead. Come see me. I'd love to take you out and drive in this car. Take care.